Hi Dashnex community, and welcome to this episode of Dashnex Insider, the video series where we bring you announcements, updates and news to help you grow both on our platforms and online in general. If you miss anything I say or need further clarification or help, the link in the description will help you out. In this video, we'll be discussing why it's so important to innovate, and I'll be talking about a few ways in which you can do that. I'll also be sharing some developments from the Dashnex development team so you can get a good understanding of where we're up to in terms of updates and releases on Dashnex pages and IES. So first, let's look at the importance of innovation. I have 3 stories from the world of marketing that I want to share with you. First up, we're looking at Facebook's newest feature. Last week, a number of Facebook business users reported that they had a new email marketing feature on their Pages app. And now Facebook themselves have confirmed that they are in fact testing new email marketing tools for Pages with a small number of small and mid-sized businesses. At the minute, Facebook has said that the new tools are just in the testing phase, which means there is no guarantee that they will be rolled out across the board. But if they do get rolled out, they will enable small businesses to create email contact lists individually or by uploading contact lists from spreadsheets, after which they can compose emails via easy-to-use tools and send those emails directly via the Facebook platform with the ability to track their performance too. Now, you may know that email marketing is still one of the most powerful forms of marketing, so this new announcement could see Facebook making email marketing even more accessible and effective. While this is potentially good news for advertisers, and I don't know how this will fully affect other kinds of marketing, it's worth noting that Facebook is still an owned media, so you should still, at this point at least, not be putting all your eggs in Facebook's basket. So head to your Facebook Pages app now to see if you have the option and get testing. And if you do have this option, let us know what you think of it. Next up is TikTok, the newest frontier. Next, onto the world's newest and fastest growing social media platform. At the beginning of the year, no one, except some savvy marketers and business people, saw TikTok as a viable marketing tool. Now, however, it's not just a platform for teenagers. Whether it's a result of lockdown-induced boredom or sheer curiosity, the platform is now a melting pot of people of all ages and backgrounds. Even businesses are coming up with creative ways in which they can reach their demographics on the platform. As a marketer, I downloaded the app at the end of last year to learn about it to keep up to date with a potential new marketing tool. And I'll admit, I found myself down a rabbit hole watching random videos. But it also made me realize that there is an incredible potential here. Recently, I've seen more and more ads popping up, and people are even starting to work with influencers. I would say that making content on TikTok takes much more time to create than any other platform, as it's all videos at the minute. But this week, TikTok have shared some tips on how you can leverage content for more exposure. With a branded hashtag challenge, businesses create a specific hashtag linked to a video challenge, which they can then use to expand their messaging by facilitating an interactive, engaging video response campaign. While it's not a guaranteed formula, if you can come up with an interesting and catchy challenge, you may be able to get a lot more exposure for your brand than on any other social media platform at the minute. Another option is to work with TikTok influencers. There are now so many accounts with millions of followers, so reaching out to these influencers now is a great idea. Just like on YouTube and Instagram, early influencers could provide a huge return on investment because they don't fully yet know how to price themselves. It could be the marketing deal of a lifetime. And finally, does your audience have COVID marketing exhaustion? A recent study by Marketing Lands shows that in spite of the pandemic being far from over, COVID burnout is real, especially when it comes to marketing. In a survey by Harris Poll, 93% of respondents said they were interested in hearing about non-COVID topics, and 66% were feeling overwhelmed by all the coronavirus coverage. Roughly 40% wanted to see stories of hope and inspiration instead. So if your marketing messaging is all about lockdown, even if your products or services directly relate and can help people in lockdown, it's time to be a little more indirect with your messaging. You now need to show people you can help them with their current situation without overtly reminding them that they were in the situation in the first place. Good luck with that. But seriously, while it might seem like an impossible task, You just need to think about showing the benefits of your products or services without throwing the pandemic in people's faces. Now let's look at some updates from the development team. We are always trying to fix bugs reported from our customers as soon as we possibly can. While we're working on new features, this week's releases were really focused on customers to fix bugs which our customers notice and emphasize. Customer satisfaction is always a #1 priority for us. You can check the link in the description for bugs that we fixed this week. Now, other than bugs, we are continuing to work on reviews so our users will have more options with this feature. We're finalizing the project organizer on Dashnex pages and making sure that we deploy new features and fix bugs as quickly as possible on all platforms. Our team of dedicated development professionals are working hard to ensure the stability and security of our platforms, constantly monitoring them and checking they are monitored and stable. Now that's it from me this week. We've gone over 3 things that you can use to innovate in your marketing, so I hope you'll use these to your advantage over the coming weeks. See you next week.